And with that, we move to our next match, contested at the 80 kilogram weight limit. We have in the blue corner, Matt Natad, age 29, training out of Platinum Jiu-Jitsu under coach Jason Powell. He boasts a brown belt ranking. And his opponent in the red corner, Tim Christie-Green, age 27, out of Corporate Box Valley Gym, coached by Sergio Costabile, boasting a purple belt ranking. And with that, we get this one underway.
Ladies and gentlemen, our next contest is in the 80 kilogram division, brought to you by Hooks. Introducing first, in the blue corner, 29 years of age, fighting out of Platinum Jiu-Jitsu, trained by Jason Powell, weighing in officially 79.6 kilograms. Please welcome, Matt Natad.
Matt Natad, a man I know very well, was borderline one of my first jiu-jitsu coaches. A great man, both in the sport and out. He makes his debut for Fusion Fighting Championship here tonight.
And his opponent in the red corner, 27 years of age, representing Corporate Box Valley, trained by Sergio Costabile, official weight 79.35 kilograms. Please welcome Tim Christie-Green.
Tim Christie-Green, age 27, sporting a Dune Rat shirt and walking out in Ugg boots. I love the energy. Notable that he is a stealth grappling gold medalist as he makes his way into the Fusion Fighting cage, here to face that man, his opponent, Matt Natad. Great show of respect before we get this 80 kilogram match underway.
Good show of sportsmanship at the beginning here. Matt applying a lot of pressure on the weigh-in. Good double underhooks, driving Tim to the cage, looking for the double leg. Tim pulling guard with the guillotine. 2 points for Matt there on the takedown.
It'll be very interesting to see how this one plays out. Matt, experienced in MMA himself, but whenever I trained with him, I always found him to be an incredible grappler. So it's nice to see him be encouraged to use his most seasoned skill set.
Right now, it seems like he's getting that leg isolated with the knee shield. Straight, oh no, outside heel hook from Tim. Definitely has the knee line here as well. A lot of good purchase on the ankle.
Worth noting as well, this one is contested under the IBJJF black belt rule set. So leg and ankle submissions are not off the table.
Nearly found the sweep there, did Tim Christie. Proceeded to pull back to guard, and now Matt Natad back on top.
Matt definitely finding comfort here in the opening minute and a half of this 80 kilogram Fusion Fighting Championship fight.
Matt consolidating that side control for 3 points now.
Racking him up is Natad as he keeps the pressure here. I'd like to see a bit more activity from Christie-Green rather.
It would be nice to see Tim pummel that left side underhook to inside position, because right now it seems like cross-facing from the overhook isn't really providing enough space for him to be able to either invert, turn through to turtle. Matt just maintaining top position, consolidating, holding on to this point lead.
You'd have to think as well, the experience as an MMA fighter would present some different looks than you're used to in jiu-jitsu. People are often looking for submissions and transitions, whereas oftentimes the MMA grappler will settle into a position. And the underhooks slash frames that you'd usually use against someone who's looking to be more offensive don't often work.
Definitely playing to the rule set that he's used to right now, and it seems like that's the case here tonight as well. Found his way to a consolidated side control again. Tim just finding it very hard to turn through to turtle. It seems to be what he's looking for, but if he could just pummel that left hand inside, he could more than likely find a little bit more success, and there's another 3 points for Matt on top now.
Doing all the right things is Natad, keeping heavy pressure, not allowing Tim any room to breathe. As I mentioned before, it definitely looks like this is a very different experience for Tim Christie-Green. But it is in fact Matt Natad's bread and butter.
Yeah, it seems as though he's not used to the rule set itself, and especially grappling in cage as well. Now that he's created a little bit more space, we might find a little bit more action from Tim, trying to isolate that right arm. But Matt just applying a little bit too much pressure up against the cage for his hips to be as mobile as they need to be. Matt taking the gift wrap underneath the back here. You might see Tim be persuaded into turning through to turtle and dropping the guard, but he has lost the wrist control. Looking for the underhook on the left arm right now. See if he can pass it across the center line and start switching his hips out and see if he can gain an angle. But Matt is just relentless in his cage control right now.
I would really like to see Tim and might eat my words there, attacks a submission. I was saying maybe locking the full guard from the bottom isn't the best strategic decision.
Matt taking the double underhooks here in the process to get the pass. Looking for a dash choke right now.
3 points acquired in that transition for Mr. Matt Natad, as he stays where he has been for the majority of this match, on top and heavy. A little bit of space there for Tim now.
The 3/4 mount to mound pass, giving him a little bit too much space, turning through to turtle for a split second, and then finding his way back to half guard here.
I love that pressure from Matt there. Anything below the eyes is the neck as he cross faces Tim directly into the cage.
Sadly, has just not seemed to find a lot of success here from the bottom half. Matt passing the bottom leg now into 3/4 mount. Turning through, if he passes that shin through, he'll find his mount point, see if he can consolidate it as well. There is another 3 for Matt Natad. 4.
That'll sit him at a comfortable 15-0. He doesn't have to go for the submission if he doesn't want to with less than 30 seconds left, but that's not in his nature. Matt's a very competitive man. That said, Tim as well, he's not given up. He's not conceded a loss here, rather.
Matt looking to sit through the spider's web for the armbar. Looking to finish the fight with an exclamation mark. But Tim just not able to work his way out of that bottom position.
Look, it's absolute dominance from Matt Natad here at Fusion Fighting Championship. I think the score has gone off from my screen, but I think it was a 15-0 shutout. That said, Tim Christie-Green definitely takes the win in haircut. An absolute Viking. You love to see it. And with that, we take it to our MC for the official announcement of our winner, Matt Natad.
Ladies and gentlemen, at the end of regulation time, we have a winner on points in the blue corner, Matt Natad.
They need